Things that I think that are really helpful for moms, and because we work with a lot of kids here at Adventure Landing, the things that I concern myself with is the costume safe. Is it long enough or short enough to make sure that the child is able to walk freely? Is it open enough? Is the neck open enough for the child? Can they breathe well on the mask? Things like that that we really pay special attention to. We have a lot of characters here at Adventure Landing that we dress up. Want to make sure that they're all safe and they're all doing okay, because they'll be wearing it for a while. So I think a good costume check, whether or not the weapon that they might have in their hand is safe if it hits somebody else or hit themselves. So you want to just do a costume check. That's really important. Other things that are really important is we check here at Adventure Landing all the candy. We have a Halloween party. Make sure that the candy is safe. Make sure it's something that you know specifically and it's factory made. And also, again, make sure, as I mentioned before, that it's something that's good for that age bracket. So for our small son, things that he could choke on, we just have to take those out of the mix.
What about lights and things of that nature? What do you recommend that parents do to make sure their kids are visible when it's dark?
Well, I'm glad you asked about lights, because that's something we also concern ourselves here at Adventure Landing, especially with the water park and things like that. Easy for them to trip, easy for them to walk out in front of a car if you're not being careful. So we make sure that our child and every child in the group that we have has a light with them or on them. So they either have a light on their costume, or they're carrying a flashlight or some kind of lit thing. It's a lot of fun for kids to hear those little glow sticks. And at the dollar store, you can get 4 glow sticks for $1, and that's fantastic. But it also cues other people on bikes or cars or anything else that there's a child standing there. Again, the group setting is really important, because you're apt to see a group before you see one small child. And make sure you're standing on the outside of the road from your child. So if you're walking them in with a neighborhood, inside a neighborhood setting, that you're on the outside of the road and the child's on the inside. We always tell our son, got to stay on the grass. And that way I know that he's safe from cars.